Alrighty, so I have to preach and prophesy every 50, okay? We just picked up, God leads me to do amazing things as he did all the prophets, okay? So we just picked up, there are 4 major foods that equal 50, which equals joy. First, garlic, okay? Then we had corn, then mango, then apple. And I had tons of words from the Lord, so corn, just like the word cob, kernel. So I'm just going to tell you all the words of the Lord that came to me as I'm getting these foods and how they all scream out 5s, okay, for joy. So garlic we talked about already. Corn, okay, so I'm led to Walmart. Corn is on sale for 37 cents a husk, and I get exactly 5 of them. Now, that's me actually getting what I feel like getting, and the Lord points out to me after I walk away, says, how many do you have? And I say 5, okay? That is for the glory of God, okay? Joy, 5. So corn equals 50. The word kernel came to me while I was eating the corn. Very stunning, the word kernel. Beautiful 5s, okay? It adds to 65, which equals white. The K in the end, this is just like the 6 days of creation pattern. Day 1 was completed on day 4, day 2 at day 5, day 3 and day 6. That's exactly what God ordained in the 6 letters kernel. KN makes a multiple of 5. Okay, that is precisely 25, which is 5 times 5. Next you get the 2 E's, which are 5. And then you get the famous RL, which is at the dead center of garlic, which is 15 plus 3, 15 minus 3. It couldn't be any more stunning for the Trinity, and the 5s perfectly. So kernel, beautifully, is 25 plus 10 plus 30 equals 65. So a kernel of corn. What color is corn? Yellow. Yellow is parallels pink, parallels joy, okay, just like gold, okay, just like the word gold. So when you peel back the green on the husk of corn and then all of a sudden you see the yellow, that's your joy moment. So yellow, okay, also known as gold, if you sometimes call it that, yellow, okay, is a color of joy, okay, and happiness, okay. The word joy is 50, the word happiness parallels joy, and the word yellow parallels joy, just like the word gold. When I say parallel, that means it's multiples of 3 offset, okay. And people have known that yellow is a color for happiness since the dawn of the smiley face. You know, all the smiley faces are always in yellow. The sun, you know, is yellow, white. Okay, so white, yellow. So that's the word that came to me. So I was so excited. I ate 4 of the 5 kernels of corn. I have the 5th one. I love preaching long because it's the glory of God. So I have the 5th. Okay. Kernel of corn right here. So corn equals joy equals 50. Kernel is screaming out 5s, and the yellow, okay, color yellow parallels joy, okay. And the next, I got a red mango, okay. Mango equals joy, and you get 3 teams of 5. The AN, the GM, and the O, 15, 20, 15. It's pretty cool. Mang-O. Double 5 and then 5s on the end, the O. And then what color is mango? Okay, well the one I ate, yellow, again, color of joy. But this is coming off, okay, the revelation from the Lord, what we did. We searched foods that equal 50, okay, and there are 4 major foods that I found in my list that equal 50, which equals joy. Garlic, which we talked about earlier, and how that makes you feel joyful inside the body. Then corn, okay, then mango, then apple, okay. Okay, so I had mango, and then apple, and no less, I was led to get a pink lady apple. Pink equals 50 equals joy. Pink lady parallels joy. It's so glaring. And then when you talk about pineapple, that's a joy double, because we know apple equals joy, and then the word pine perfectly parallels the word pink, parallels joy, okay? So a pineapple is a joy double, okay? And the color, of course, yellow gold is joy, okay? So there you go. God leads me to do things for His mathematical glory, okay? So We consumed a bunch of raw garlic clove, okay? Garlic is a smoking hot 50. In my opinion, it's the hottest of the hot. Of the 4 foods that equal 50, in my opinion, garlic is the hottest of the hot in terms of mathematical design. And per gram, raw garlic achieves more inside your body for your happiness, in my strong opinion, than any of the other 4. But it was a fun experiment for me today to consume all 4 of those 50 equaling foods in a row. Okay, first a whole bunch of garlic cloves, awesome. Okay, that gets your vasodilation and your blood flow inside your entire body increased. Corn on the cob is stunning. I was getting words from the Lord. So it's stunning, the math and the beauty. So corn we know equals 50, but then look at the word cob. You have the 15 in the center, flanked in 3 plus 2, which is 5. And I was getting more 5s as I was walking around, consuming this food in the Spirit. And the gym. I go to the gym often for joy. Even the colors of the Fit for Less color is, yellow for joy. Or gold, if you will. But gym, the word gym is 25 at the center, 5 times 5, flanked in the famous GM, which equals 20, okay, which equals more 5. So 20 plus 25, there's your 5s in gym, that's to 45, which is, of course, 5 times 5 times 3. 5 times 3 times 3. So back to corn on the cob. And you think about all of these foods, they are very fun foods. They are light foods. They are foods that are like happy. An apple. It's not a serious food. It's not like, hey, it's time to get serious here. It's like an apple. It's happiness. A mango, even more so. Happiness. It's fun. The color of it is fun. The colors are light. They are fun. It's like joy, lightness, levity, humor, jocularity even. And then corn on the cob. That's fun. It's fun to eat. It's fun to peel. When we eat summer corn, God's been speaking to me the joy of summer. The word summer, very similar to other famous words like planet and the word woman, okay, where the consonants, the main sounds, SMR adds to 50, which equals joy. We talked about that in the word woman or women, okay, WMN equals joy, okay, equals 50. But the joy of summer, undeniable. Summer is the season of joy, okay? Laughter, fun, celebration, okay? So it's so beautiful. All the months, okay? June equals joy. July takes it higher. August takes it even higher. Summer parallels joy. SMR equals joy, and then it gets filled in with 39. It gets filled in with a +1, a +2, and a 3. It's very beautiful. So that word came to me again today. But as I was eating corn on the cob, I'm stunned by how beautiful, we talked about corn, it's so beautiful. So corn, the O at the center is flanked in 35, 15 and 35, that's corn. Well then look at the word cob, 15 at the center again, flanked in C plus B, which is 5. So both the word corn and the word cob are screaming out 5s, which is joy. And then the word kernel came to me, a single kernel of corn, okay? And it is yellow, okay? Yellow, joy, happiness, mathematically perfect, okay? Just like white, okay? We know that white is a color of joy, okay? White and yellow are both colors of joy. Gold is a color of joy. All of these words mathematically parallel joy. So I'm eating the corn, the word kernel comes to me. I am blown away by how beautiful the word kernel is in 5s. 6 days of creation pattern, day 1 with day 4, day 2, day 5, day 3, day 6. KN, 25. EE, the 2 5s. RL, the famous RL, the center of garlic, which makes that team of 5s, 30. A kernel of corn. A single kernel of corn. But meditate on the fact that corn, yellow corn, and it also has white, like there are many shades of corn, but they all blend between white and yellow. Joy, white is 65, yellow parallels joy, okay? yada, yada, yada. And there's lots of fives. Yellow ends in the famous LOW, which equals joy. Okay, and there's many words that God ordained that end in joy, like pillow. What does yellow and pillow have in common? Think about it. Joy. A pillow is an agent of joy. You hit someone with a pillow, you sleep on the pillow, you buy a fun pillow, people having sex in bed, you know. The pillow is an agent of joy, okay? So, yellow, why not have a yellow pillow? Go ahead. Low, low. So there's your joy on the end of yellow, your joy on the end of pillow. There's lots of cool stuff. It is so cool. And then one of my favorite gems is pillows, because then you take that LOW 50 and wrap it in the word lips, letter for letter. And we know that lips parallels pink, parallels joy. So pillows is a joy, joy double, okay? Now, so we talked about corn on the cob. We hit that sucker out of the park. The Lord, I literally bought 5. I'm not joking. I could show you the receipt if you want to. Actually, I don't know if I kept all my receipts, but there's my receipt for mango. Mango, which equals joy. And yeah, here you go. Oh, no less, it's called white corn, 5 count. I can show you. There you go. I love details for the glory of God. Where are we? Where's the actual statement of what it is? I insist on recording this in history books. Where is the, oh, it's just out of sight here because of that. So white corn, 5 count, 37 cents each. So white, the word white is pure 5s, the word corn, 50, and I got 5 of them. Now that was me just, literally, I was just picking what felt like the right amount. When you're filled with the Spirit, you do everything based on feelings, okay? And I literally picked 5 corn, and I wasn't planning on focusing on the number 5, but the Lord said to me after I walked away with 5 corn in my basket, how many corn do you have? I count them, I have 5, okay? And I've had 5s, so there's your corn, white corn, 5 count, 37 cents each. Obviously the total was 185 plus a 5-cent bag, 5s, okay? And here's the very 5th one, okay? Corn, 50. So this is, and then I was led to get a pink lady apple. So pink equals 50. Apple equals 50, okay? And then lady divides by 3, so it keeps the party going. So a pink lady, okay? Apple equals joy. Apple equals joy, okay? And then a pineapple is a joy, joy double, because the word pine is flawless for pink and joy. Okay, so apple, joy. Pineapple, that's a joy, joy double. Okay, and few would argue that a pineapple is somehow more stunning than the average apple. Now, each other place, we know that. But a pineapple is definitely taller and bigger per capita than an apple. So pineapple, joy, joy double. Plus it gets the golden cover. We could go on about why it's a joy, joy double, logically speaking. And then, okay, of course, we solved pomegranates before. In my opinion, the pomegranate is the king of fruits. It even has a crown on the top of it, okay, to demonstrate that. There's so many reasons to declare why pomegranate is the king of fruits, biblically, historically, nutritionally, Gematria-wise, by every analysis in everything you can analyze. I believe that pomegranate is the king of fruits, okay? Okay. What's interesting is the word pomegranate, the word pom at the beginning is based on apple, okay? That's what palm sort of means. And then granites, you have to go to the Latin roots on pomegranate. I believe it's apple, and with granate, I can't remember what granite means, I'll have to review. But P-O-M, right out of the gate, parallels joy. Pom, P-O-M. It's a flawless 3 letters that parallel J-O-Y perfectly. And I mean perfectly. The J differs from the P by 6, the O equals the O, the M differs from the Y by double 6. Offsets of 6s, in my opinion, are king, okay? Even more satisfying than 3s, in my opinion, okay? So, very cool. So, we hit it out of the park for corn on the cob. We had the word of the Lord, kernel, which is pure fives in stunning array. Yellow we've solved, gold we've talked about, white we've solved. Wait for it. Now I'm curious about 32, 53, 56, words like crunch and all that fun stuff. Okay. Very cool. Okay. So in short, okay, we did a search. We found all foods that equal 50 equal joy. Okay, just based on my initial food list, and there are four of them, four major ones that came up. Okay, now there's a lot of foods that parallel joy, and that's a whole nother discussion. But garlic, apple, mango, and corn, all equal 50, which equals joy. Which one has the strongest numbers? In my opinion, it's garlic. Okay, and again, in my strong opinion, and based on scientific evidence, and based on my own experience, per gram, raw garlic does more inside of your system to make you feel happier than all the others, because garlic is a vasodilator. That is to say, it is an agent of increasing all the blood flow to all of your trillions of cells. And there is nothing that makes your whole body feel happier than blessed, abundant, relaxed, delicious blood flow, okay, to every little cell there is. Okay. I had that word come to me at the gym a couple days ago, that blood flow equals love, joy. And remember how I told you about famous words that end in LOW, which equals 50, which equals joy? Ah, flow. Aha. Let the river flow. Let the blood flow. Blood flow, increased blood flow is joy. Of course, you can talk about sex. You can talk about the obvious, okay, that orgasms happen with increased blood flow and flood of blood through all the beings that be and to make things happen. And people have sex, they produce eternal babies, and on the human race comes for God's glory and pleasure in the eternal kingdom. But it's all blood flow. All of it is blood flow and a rush of blood flow and yada, yada, yada. But the word of the Lord came to me that blood flow equals love, joy. So it ends, the letters blood flow end in the famous LOW, which equals joy. And then lo and behold, what's in front? Blood plus F equals love. So blood flow is a famous combo from God that equals love, joy in order. Okay, and that's why we go to the gym and we love to increase blood flow, because it brings joy to our bodies. Okay, so very cool. Now I could crack open my running Excel document on other famous 104s that equal love, joy, and it's very mind-blowing and very cool. But that's what I did today. I love journaling what God leads me to do personally, and how it all adds up. Okay. So, garlic, joy. Corn on the cob. We hit that out of the park. Corn, yellow, gold, white, kernel, cob. Mind-blowing fives. Just mind-blowing fives in their design. And as you study a physical piece of corn on the cob and look for the fives, you will not be disappointed. Just like most flowers have 5 petals. And that was a word from the Lord, because remember, their flower contains the LOW, and every flowers parallels joy, parallels, flow. Flowers. It's very easy once you know what God is up to. It all parallels joy. Flowers, joy. Girls, joy. Ladies, joy. We talked about the joy of women, okay? And how every one of those words is screaming out joy. WMN, woman, 50, 50, 50, joy, joy, joy. Girls, joy. Ladies, joy, okay? There's a lot of cool stuff in this. Tons of amazement. Okay. Now there's joy in every person. We could talk about the male side and all that. Okay. So we hit that good and hard. We talked about corn on the cob. But I'm not, like, as scientists and other theologians, as you actually study a physical corn on the cob and you look for the literal fives and the physical design of it, you can count pretty much everything that God created. But you'll see more 5s in the physical DNA of what corn is and how it, you know, the leaf structure, whatever. So we solved corn on the cob. We solved every kernel. Garlic is huge. And again, the color of garlic is white. Joy. Okay? White 65. And then you talk about a garlic clove. This is very cool. So we know that clove contains the personal name of God, love. It behooves you to peer around for more 5s. Yeah, I see some stuff in there. Cloves is very cool. Equals Christ is I am love. The cool thing about the word cloves, garlic cloves, cloves in 6 letters equals Christ, glaringly, okay? Because the word Christ, oh no, it equals 1 point less. Excuse me. But has love at the dead center. Okay. Okay, so we solved corn on the cob, mango. It's so cool. And then you understand why these divine combinations like mango pineapple are such joyful tropical beverages. Because we know that pineapple is a joy double. And we know that mango equals joy. We know that apple equals joy. And so when you make a tropical drink of mango pineapple, you're just jacking the joy through the roof. And then the color of the drink is joyful because the color is yellow. Even the color orange is screaming out 5s. Orange equals 60, and there's so many teams of 5 in orange, it's quite embarrassing. O at the front, 15. E at the back, 5. And then you've got the famous RG, which is 25, 5 times 5, and then the AN in the center, which is 5 times 3. 14 plus 1, 15. In fact, the letters orange are identical in design to the letters, the 6 letters of garlic, where you have pairwise 5s from the inside out. Now, I happen to have a handrest right here in my hands that is orange. It's an orange shirt, okay? Bright orange, like neon. It's really a bright orange. Orange is a color of joy, okay? It really is. Orange is a color of joy, just like yellow. In my opinion, pink is truly the king, okay? Because pink equals joy, okay? Bang on the nose. This is pink little sequin here just for visual effect. And what color is a baby when it comes out of the mother's womb for all joy? Pink. The baby is as pink can be. Okay. Now, even if it's a dark-skinned person, okay, African American, whatever, okay, they have pink hands. Okay. They also have pink lips on the inside. They certainly have pink organs on the inside, pink tongue. Yada, 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 okay? Okay. And the word skin, of course, is flawless for pink. That's the most glaring thing of all, okay? Okay. But it is quite obvious, okay? All right, so we hit that one out good and hard. Lots of fun. But I like preaching what God leads me to do personally, because as a prophet and a follower of Him, God leads you to do very specific things for His glory that are mathematically accurate, okay? And when the word of the Lord comes to you and He reveals to you the math behind the word, you listen, you study, and you speak it like I'm speaking now so that it sinks into you. Remember, words are like water for your spirit being, your true person, your spirit. You will not grow spiritually without receiving words from the Lord and studying them and speaking them and declaring them, okay? And as you do this more and more for as much time as possible in life, you would, at some point, you wake up and you are so spiritually like empowered and like completely advanced that nothing in this life can faze you, okay? And you're just this walking, oozing person of God likeness, okay? That's just the way it is. It's called growth, spiritual growth, just like a tree grows. Who's going to drink the most water? Who's actually going to spend the most time in that which nourishes the soul? You can't fake it. You can't pretend. You cannot pretend what you're hearing and how much you're seeking God. it shows, okay? It all gets, God rewards those who seek him. Okay, so very exciting stuff in food land for joy. Okay, so I'm not joking. So here's the aftermath of the very red mango that I ate. You can see it's a beautiful yellow color. Okay, yellow, joy. This is mango, which equals joy. Okay, so first I ate garlic, joy. Then I ate corn, joy. I'm going to get visual here. First I ate garlic, joy. Then I ate corn, joy. Then I ate mango, joy. And then I finished off with apple, which equals joy. And now pomegranate, in my opinion, the king of fruits, is like, it's a joy. I believe, like, you do analysis on the letters pomegranate. There's so many fives screaming you in the face. It's a real juicer. It's a real kingpin for joy. Like, it's just, pay attention to long names. You know, especially for a king like pineapple. Pay attention to long names that God has ordained. They're usually very loaded. Okay, so mango, joy. Now you ask, there are studies out there. I just read a recent study on how a combination of garlic ingestion plus vitamin C really spikes the nitric oxide production inside your body, which, according to people who love athletics and bodybuilding, it is tremendous pleasure and joy inside the body, because it's literally incredible blood flow, incredible feeling of life and energy. So eat your garlic, your raw garlic, which equals joy. Follow that with, apple, which equals joy, or mango, which equals joy, or pineapple, which is a double, joy, joy, double, or pomegranate, or any of these fruits, okay? And you will experience, okay, that massive pleasure of incredible, life-giving, Eden-like blood flow inside your entire body. I personally believe that this is taking people closer to what Adam and Eve felt like day and night way back in the Garden of Eden. Okay. And I marvel at how literally all the colors of these fruits, now the word fruit ends in joy, the great 50, the word fruit equals Jesus, parallels joy. But I marvel that every single one of these foods that equals 50 equals joy has a color that parallels joy. Okay? So garlic is white, joy. Corn is yellow or yellowish white, joy. Mango, according to this one, is yellow, sometimes orangish, both we talked about fives for joy. Apple is white / it's basically white. Apples are pretty much white with a touch of yellow. Joy. Okay? This is a pink lady apple, because pink equals joy, and that's why I got it. Okay? So mark my words. You consume raw garlic, plus a pink lady apple, plus a raw mango, you will feel terrific. And there is science out there about the combination, okay, of garlic consumption together with citrus fruits. Okay? Now I was being religious, I was being scrutinous and just following the Lord, and the fact that these are the literal foods that equal 50, like they equal joy. Okay? And it's just paradise on the inside of you. Okay? You don't care what garlic tastes like if you don't care for the taste. You want it inside of you to feel the pleasure through your trillions of cells. Would you care about, like, anyways. Who cares how difficult it is? If you don't like the taste, get it in you. You learn to love it. You just do. It's called rewiring your brain. Your brain is probably addicted to sugar. Like, if you live in North America, you get used to the actual taste of raw garlic together with some water, obviously, when you crunch it. You'll never look back. You'll be so in love with the sensation of garlic inside your entire system. You'll be so in love with garlic, it's like the perfect opposite to, sugary foods. Okay. So, the joy revelation is here. So that was awesome. We talked about all the words that we had from the Lord in Joyville. And always eat the skin. There's a whole bunch of nutrients in the skin. Skin parallels joy. We talked about that. Like when I eat the raw mango, I eat the whole thing, except for the seed at the center, the pit. There you go. Okay. So fun, Gematria, revelations, and research. The word circle. So I'm staring at a list of 50s. The word circle equals oval equals joy. And it's July, summer, joy. Okay. The current day. I love God's sovereignty. The current day is Thursday. Parallels joy. God speaks to you through every word, okay, that he puts in front of you. All right. And then the blood flows through your veins. Okay. Vein equals joy. Okay. Equals 50. Equals pink, and on and on and on. Okay. So fun stuff. Very cool. And very ordained. Cool, cool, cool. And of course the word laughter parallels joy. It's fun to sink your teeth in. All this joy. To me it's such a marvel that there are specific foods that God ordained, you know, that have that number joy. So cool. So cool. All right, more to come.